Street Fighter is dominating right now, and it's not even close. EVO attendances prove it. In 2023, there was over 7,000. In 2024, there's over 5,000. In 2025, there's 4,000. As although it is going down, it's just the interest over the game in terms of player drop off is there. That's still record-breaking numbers.
Top 8 before, top 6 now. So a little different. And man, a sea of lights out there at EVO. Everybody waving along. We are wrapping up. This is our final set of the tournament. You've been here maybe since 10 a.m. Marvel, maybe all day. What a shot. Man, that is beautiful.
You know what? When I have children, I'm going to show these grand finals.
Dude, I want that framed on my wall.
And in 2026, in EVO Japan, a smaller tournament than the EVO Las Vegas, it had over 7,000 attendees again. In EVO Japan, which is arguably harder to get into compared to Americas, which is EVO Vegas. Meanwhile, Tekken has been in a fallout ever since EVO 2024, only having about 800 players in Japan. In Mortal Kombat 1, it's not doing so good. These numbers aren't a direct measure of a game's quality, but they are a clear temperature check on how alive and healthy the competitive scene is. And Street Fighter is definitely on fire. So you may be asking why Street Fighter popped off while Tekken and Mortal Kombat flopped. Well, let's take a look at this. 1. Street Fighter respects your time. Matchmaking, you hit find match and the game gets you in about 10 to 15 seconds. And in those 10 to 15 seconds, I know it's really short, you do have time to just fidget and play and practice some combos or setups or anything like that in practice mode. Mortal Kombat 1 does not let you do that. It takes 1 to 2 minutes and you're just staring at leaves blowing in the wind. That's it. That's it. You can't even practice in that mode at all.
5 minutes later.
What? This is crazy. This is crazy. Finally a match. Finally. And of course he declines. Of course.
Tekken is a little bit better because you can play in practice, but the queuing for ranked match or player match is similar, about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the time of day. If you're at night, you're going to get either the sweatiest players or you get no players. That's just how it is, okay?
Guys, there's a match. There we go. Thank you.
Now, in terms of respecting your time, also the combos and animations. Street Fighter combos are tight and snappy. They're quick. Now, they're not the flashiest looking combos, right? It's low forward into drive rush into whatever, right? That's like a simple Ryu, Ken, Akuma, all those characters combo, right? They're grabs, quick. They throw you and they're done. Now, there's throw loops, I understand, but at least they're quick. Mortal Kombat is a full-on cutscene every time you do a grab. And Tekken 8? Oh, don't get me started with Tekken 8. Tekken 8's animations are fast, but the combos themselves are very long. They're drawn out, like too long. And it's coming from me, I love combos. But it's too long. It's like 10 seconds plus of a cutscene when someone does it. It's the same thing. Hit to launch into, what is it called? Hit into launch into heat smash. Then you hit them again, then you heat dash into something, and then they have to guess 50-50, checkmate, they win. That's it. Obviously, there's more to it. But from what they were saying, going back to basics, I don't believe it because it's still, the combos are really long. The next thing you notice that Street Fighter is doing compared to the others is the scene is completely different. Street Fighter is packed with personalities and consists of new blood coming in all the time. Rising players like Blas, Mickey, Kraime, they're beating veterans and injecting new energy. Look at this kid. He's laughing and enjoying the game. I'd be sweating right now playing against who he's playing against.
But listen, we have to give a big shout outs to Betty. She is the future of Street Fighter 6. Give it up to Betty. Give it up to Betty.
right? Just recently in Evo Japan, Mena RD and Daigo fought. That was a big match. That was a really big match. I won't spoil what happened. Definitely take a look. It was a fun match to see. And you know, like they had the rivalry between Punk and Shanghai and so on and so forth.
That hit's done. Oh! What a way to steal it!
The charge, the CA on deck as well. Punk is confident that that's it. He's standing up, he's celebrating. It is gonna be 3-2, not yet. He has to play still.
Are you serious? You cannot make this up.
Oh my, Shanghai! Somehow, some way, still takes the W. Punk standing up prematurely. Oh no!
Dog.
It just keeps it exciting. And on top of it all, Japan is just obsessed with the game, just driving massive turnouts and having lots of players come on in.
And Mortal Kombat is extremely thin. Basically, the Chilean twins are the only ones standing at this point. Sonic Fox, they've already moved on to 2XKO and soon Marvel Tokon. And even dedicated my favorite streamer for Mortal Kombat, Honeybee, is checking out other games. This guy has been playing Mortal Kombat 1 since day one, almost daily, and he's like, I'm done. He's done. He wants to play Invincible Versus. By the way, it's a good game. Check it out. Really good game. And then for Tekken, it does have a solid personality. They have tons of great players. They're all respectful and they're all good players. Many years under their belt. The only problem they really have is there's not a lot of rivalry. There's less organic rivalry, at least. There's not a lot of hype drama. There's not a lot of like cool matches or anything like that. There are a ton of cool content creators like VDX.
I didn't want to do that. I'm dead. I knew I was gonna low bear. I'm such a fucking idiot. I knew I was gonna low bear.
The main man.
Grubby characters in Tekken is that you do things, often just slamming your finger repeatedly on one button. You do stuff. A monkey has a mechanical skill to execute it.
They do excellent work with guides, the meta of the game, tips. I highly recommend them if you really want to get into Tekken, or at least Tekken 8, or no, in general, Tekken. They are a great tool to utilize and get a handle on Tekken. But even they can only do so much when the game keeps promising new things or going back to basics, but falls short on it. So, Street Fighter has nailed the player experience. Fast cues, satisfying pace, a great combo system, everything's snappy, and they cultivated a vibrant personality-driven scene with both new and old heads together. Tekken, and especially Mortal Kombat, have struggled in both areas, leading for a more colder scene. Despite having their strengths, Street Fighter is currently the king of fighting games. Alright y'all, if you really like this video, please leave a like. Tell me down below what you thought about my video, if I should do more of these. Also, no hate to any community. I love all the communities here. Tekken has a great community. Mortal Kombat has a great community. I just want to say that Street Fighter has been on top of its A game. But yeah, if you liked everything here, feel free to give me a comment, like, and subscribe. Alright.
Dragon punch a hater, leave him crash landing. Ken Masters roll up, fiery hair glow. Show you can hurricane, watch the crowd.